Welcome to Walk a Mile in My Shoes. In this documentary, I was invited by the core of you to do a 5-day retreat in Wales. The retreat consisted of several different ceremonies based on different inner healing methods. And to be honest, before I even went in there, I didn't even know if I actually needed healing. But each day what went past, I kind of realised that we all need healing. We all need healing. We all need healing. So we're pulling up to the spot now. We got 5 days here. We got Kambo ceremonies, we got mushroom ceremonies, we got ice baths, and we got a lot more. And Alka's in here now. She's setting up, and I'm looking forward to meet the other people on the retreat and just experience this firsthand and just see how I feel before and after. And yeah, let's do it.
And what intentions have you got for this trip, Kole?
You know what, I just kind of I want clarity. I'm on the right path and what I'm doing, like doing documentaries to try and empower people and stuff like that. Because right about now, times are kind of difficult, and obviously you have to make money in life and you gotta do a lot of things, but I just believe that if you follow your passion, you can turn it into a full-time thing. So I'm looking at answers with my career. I'm looking for answers with maybe, I guess, like younger traumas and that what maybe I've been through, and maybe some stuff what I haven't digested properly. So this is where I'll be staying for 5 days. Just got to my room. I've fasted for like 24 hours and I'm kind of tired now. I think it's the first time I've ever fasted for like 24 hours. And tonight is Kambo ceremony, and I'm just gonna go in there with an open mind and just see how it goes and just give a real feeling back to you guys and what it actually is.
So Alka, what are we doing at the moment?
Just getting ready, setting up, creating a musical space for our Kambo ceremony tonight.
Fantastic.
Yes.
What can we expect?
What can you expect? We can expect a lot of deep inner healing to take place tonight. That's what we can expect. I can't tell you exactly how that is gonna come about. I don't know how it's gonna go, but everyone's gonna get what they need, and that's the most important thing. Am I supposed to be looking at the camera?
Yeah.
Kambo is a healing ritual which comes from a frog. Parts of the skin on our body is burned. Then the poison from the frog is applied to the burnt skin, which then sends our body into a state of shock, and then we purge the toxins out of our body what are no longer needed. Alka is the founder of the Core of You, a retreat to help people who are in need of healing. Just before my Kambo ceremony, she wanted to have a catch up just before we began.
Everything's fine with you anyway, health-wise. Yeah, just wanted to talk about your intentions, and then I can basically gauge where I'm going to place your medicine. So what are your intentions for ceremony today?
I was thinking a little bit more after we spoke on the phone and that. I was thinking something like, I just want to help more people with like my videos and that, so, and maybe I'd say like childhood bit of trauma. Not a lot, but I'd say a bit.
How are you feeling?
I'm ready for it. It's obviously it's a powerful thing, but I'm ready. And just want to become like a better person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, really. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bit nervous and that, but
Yeah.
like I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. When you you just said a bit of childhood trauma. You said just a bit.
Yeah, maybe like I know like we spoke on the phone before. A lot of people do like hide the trauma and they don't make it as a big thing. But
Yeah.
but I feel like I've dealt with it. But maybe deep down underneath, maybe there's a few things that I haven't. You know. So yeah.
You're ready to go into the.
I'm ready
the
just to
places
literally
and
just go in there all
surrender
pain and
and-
surrender and like what will be will be.
Okay, amazing, cool. I'm gonna work with your lower chakras, and your heart. I feel
Okay.
that would be a good place also, and I think your throat as
My
well.
throat.
Yeah. So I'll need. You're okay to take your t-shirt off, yeah, and that's good. All right, so I'll be able to access your
Yeah.
lower back easily. Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, man.
You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good to go. Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, so yeah. See you on the other side.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It helps the medicine to flow through your body. It also assists your purge. So once you get to a stage where you do purge, we'll ask you to drink water again to make sure that you're replacing the water that you are purging. Yeah. Once I apply the medicine, you'll feel like a heat rising through your body. Your arms, shoulders, face, head might feel really hot. That is totally normal. Nothing wrong is happening. You might feel that you're going through a really uncomfortable process and it's the worst thing ever that's happening to you and you're going to die. You're not. Everything's going to be okay. Allow yourself to just surrender to the process. Whatever you're feeling, let it come through. If you feel emotions, let it come. If you feel like, anything, just don't try and control it. Throw it into the bucket. If you feel like screaming, scream into the bucket. It's okay. So stand here, open your arms up. I'll give you a smudge. Lift your foot up. That's okay. Next one.
The Kambo ceremony was so intense, sitting down, then having the eye drops. In the eye drops contains sananga. It's a tropical plant what grows along the Amazon rivers in South America. The powerful sacred medicine of the shamans is used for various medical purposes. Then I was like, okay, wow, this is like pepper spray in your eye. Then I had on my back, the skin singed off. Then I applied the medicine, the Kambo, onto my burnt skin. I felt a sense of rush coming through my back. The temperature was getting turned up like a dial. I felt the heat coming from the back of my head, from up my neck, to my back of my head, round my face, in the middle of the nose, then up. I felt the blood circulating, the heat of my blood circulating through. And the Kambo was flowing through my body. It got to a point where my head started spinning a little bit. I was hot, I was sweaty. I just had my first apply. And first part come out, I was projecting sick everywhere, all in the bucket, just after I drank the 3 pints of water so the medicine can work inside my body. The second apply come on, it was horrible. I felt something deep inside was coming out, and I just didn't care where I was. I felt like I was dying. I know that I had good company and I was looked after. But my body felt like it was dying. Doing Kambo for the first time was scary. Then after it was done, I just lied down and I just came back to life.
Yo, Cole. I just woke up. How you feel?
I feel exhausted. Like, what's the time? I don't know. I feel like I need a little bit more sleep, but I think I'm just gonna get up and go for a walk. But yeah, man, just to reflect on last night. It was hard. It's like, what made me sick the most and horrible the most, what I was telling you, was what was coming out of me, the taste of it. It wasn't like sick, because obviously I've been sick loads of times. It wasn't the sick, it tasted something different, and that was what hurt the most. It was horrible. But yeah, I think I'm still recovering, you know. I feel like my energy levels are still low.
Let me ask you one question as well.
What?
And you got honestly, during throwing up morning,
What?
during the ceremony throwing up, did you once think about your intentions, or was it mostly about holding it down?
Good question. I'd say like 10% I was thinking about my intentions, and like 90% was just like, stay alive. Just, yeah, because my head was going and that, but I was thinking like, about my intentions and that, and I felt like everything was coming up out of me. Was just cleaning me inside. So I kind of thought about, I'm just becoming clean, then I might have a cleaner thought process after to maybe manifest and stuff like that. But answer your question, it's like 10%. It was hard to focus about your intentions when you're in kind of that state of mind, but I reckon that might come with experience. If you do it a couple of times, then maybe you could like think about it more. Every day we eat clean. This helps the body to heal in many ways and also helps the medicines to work. Today I'll be doing a psilocybin ceremony, also known as magic mushrooms, and this has helped many people with depression, anxiety, and has helped people achieve a spiritual awakening, and the rest of the benefits are still being researched. Yeah, so we're about to go into the mushroom ceremony, dressed in all white, and we're about to do this experience, so let's see how this goes. But the experience what I had with the mushrooms in the mushroom ceremony, it was so intense. I can't even pick the right word to give you. Well, I did, it was intense, but there was laughs, there was crying. I felt like there was emotional purging going on.
Yeah, how intense is it? How you feeling, Cole?
Feels sweet, bro. I feel like I released a lot of stuff I had to get released. I'm blessed. I'm one thing I know, bro. There's a laugh just after the cry, so just keep going. There was a lot of energy in there, and it was so nice to come out and just throw the things in the fire. A dispatcho is a prayer offering an expression of gratitude to heal in whatever way is needed, and also people ask for special requests from Mother Earth and burn away the items which we no longer needed. This could be physical, emotional, or spiritual. You know, it's like in the ceremony, the things emotionally got pulled out of you. It was gone. Then just to walk over to the field and the big fire and everyone there standing around, holding things in their pockets, in the bags, what it's been detached to them for so long, just to see that physically get thrown in the fire and smoked up and sent into the sky. I could see on people's faces that it was a sense of relief. That's what I was feeling, and it was nice to see. But it was all still tripping. But it was good. Meet Dan San, a qi-gong and vipasana teacher, and is here to pass on the knowledge.
I've been practicing these things for many a years, and there isn't a week or a month or a season that goes by when I don't struggle to implement it into my lifestyle, because it's so easy not to. So easy just to chill and just say, I'm not doing it today.
Stretch out the stomach, slightly looking up, begin to turn on.
The way our conscious works, sometimes it's easy to avoid it, it's easy to push it away, it's easy to go, do you know what, actually I'm not going to do it. And we stay in our comfort zones, and when we come out of our comfort zones, that's where we grow. Always say vulnerability is like the fertilizer for growth. And until we step into vulnerable spaces, this is where we actually, all right, then we don't like it, but let's try it. And like anything, the discipline and the routine of it is what's the hardest.
Doing them exercises was good. Just moving the body, feeling the energy, feeling the flow. in the view like this, it was so surreal.
Just observing our casual breath. Not trying to give it any regulation. Just observing its flow.
Scanning the body in the meditation what we was doing with him, I think we sat there for like 45 minutes, just sat there, didn't move literally at all, hardly. And the things what he was saying, taking us on a journey, how to scan our body, how to be aware of the things that we would never be aware of. Dan's got a lot of wisdom. Rapé has been used for thousands of years from the healers in Amazon, and it's a very fine powder. It's a blend of trees, leaves, plants, seeds and many other things, and still to this day it's used for healing.
Is this one? Obviously when you do with a partner, you blow it up the nose, and then when you do it on yourself, you put it up your nose and then you blow it up. So yeah, these are the applicators that I used to apply rapé. So as I said, this is rapé. Comes in this one comes in this nice little bottle. Feel free to pass it around, have a little smell. Get familiar. Yeah, it's fine. It's a very fine powder. You get different blends of rapé. There's loads of different blends, different rapés that different tribes make. It's interesting because when the tribes, so it's almost like anybody that does smoke breed. It's like you go to the tribes and everybody's got the best rapé. I've got the best rapé in town. I'm telling you, my stuff is the bomb. So when I administer the rapé, one by one, come and take a seat, feel relaxed. I'll be the process of administering rapé is that whoever's administering it offers it to the person, and the person accepts by taking the applicator and putting it in their own nostrils.
And I just felt it subtly going up my nose, and that was very hard to handle. But after, my head was so high, I felt so much peace. So much peace. Then I come back down a little bit, then I headed over to go get my massage and my facial.
Okay, so today we've been doing just healing my facial, which involves a double cleanse, steam and exfoliation, facial massage with hands and crystal gua sha and crystal roller, and then a pink French clay mask. And to finish off, we cleanse, tone, and moisturize.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Meet Brian from the Breathing Project. I didn't know how powerful breathwork was until I met this guy. So just follow this journey, just how I did, and just see how you feel.
Alright. I'll make a little start to introduce myself and wait for Elga to come. Who's done some breath work before? Yeah, what have you done before? Oh, have you? Okay. So your only experience is me then? Okay, that's good. Anybody else done anything before? Yeah, what have you done? Like pranayama, they call it in yoga. Yeah, to do some like alternate nostril breathing, that sort of. Yeah, so today what we're going to be doing is a breathwork journey, a breathwork experience. You can call it whatever you want, really. And this will be slightly more intense than perhaps the pranayama that you've done, and certainly more intense than the Instagram lives I've done. They're super kind of chilled and those sorts of things. So what we are going to be doing is trying to encourage an altered state through using the breath. Now, it's called breath work. No clue is in the term, work is in the term. It does take a little bit of effort if you want to get to the deeper layers that can happen whenever we change how we breathe. When we start the practice, there will be a component where you have to bring a little bit of energy to it. We're not going to be doing anything super intense, especially as there's so many kind of new people today. But we are going to be active in this process. So it's not like a meditation where you just, completely drift away. And there will be an aspect of that at the end. But as we're in the practice, you're staying present. You're staying present to the breath and staying present to kind of what you're trying to do. It's also really, really powerful. Breathing, our lungs are the only thing that we have inside our body that we have control over. We can make decisions about whether we breathe fast or slow or pause the breath, but we can't decide how fast our heart beats or how we digest food or any of these other organs that we have in our body. We don't have control over them, but we do have control over our breath. And I'm of the opinion that that's for a reason, that we should be doing these types of practices where we kind of take control of the breath, change its rhythm, change its flow, and see what happens whenever we do that. And a full breath starts down low in the belly. So often, in society, we're breathing high up into our chest. We find people tend to breathe a lot higher generally in society. But what we're going to try and do is to try and bring a deep breath in from the base, from the bottom. So when we breathe in, we want to feel our belly expand and move up towards the ceiling. I want you to welcome yourself into your body, your beautiful, perfect body. And we're going to take ourselves into the body by moving through some layers. We're going to start with gentle pressure that is being placed on the body by gravity. Feel that gentle pressure. As it pushes you down into the surface beneath you. Feel the points where gravity is pressing a little harder. And allow yourself to sink into the surface beneath you.
It took us on a little journey. At first it was nice and subtle, and I felt like the music was building up. Brian was building up.
All the way up, 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 up. Letting go. And we pause the breath. We wait. If you need to breathe before I call you back, please do. But if you can, just wait. Trust yourself. Trust the body.
Just building up and building up. And it got to a part where I astral projected. And I'm not even joking. I was out. It was kind of like this, but it was more of a mountain. It was more of a kind of a mountain type of vibe, and with trees on the mountain, kind of something like Canada, I guess. I'm not sure where it was, but I astral projected, and I forgot to come back. Now, the ice baths.
Take time. Time to be here. In this process. On this journey. We take time to feel everything we need. Not just the good, but also the challenging. That is how we heal. That is how we change.
He looks at you in the eye and he makes you come close, and he's like...
We go into those dark places when we need to. We come out stronger on the other side. feel our hearts. We feel the beat of the drum. Our heart beats strong, full of love.
He come and walked round to me in the ice bath, and he said,
Feel that beating heart.
you don't have to fight this. So on the last day, we sat down and we had a cacao ceremony ran by Simone, and it was a nice way, you know, just to chill out.
The rawest form of chocolate is a plant medicine, and it comes from a fruit in South America, in the jungle. So it's like harvested as the fruit and then made into like a block of chocolate, and then I melt it down and make it into a drink. So it's not going to taste like dairy milk, but it's raw chocolate, so it's kind of chocolatey, but it's like quite earthy as well. It's very good for your blood, it's very good for your heart. It's a heart opening medicine, so it's traditionally used in ceremonies like this for heart connection and opening your heart and to connecting to your higher self and getting deeper into meditation. It's also like a stimulant as well, so people use it as an alternative to coffee, and just adds really good stuff into your body, calcium, iron. It's just amazing, really. It's really good for you. It's really good for you, like if you're menstruating. It's really good for your mind. It's really good for anxiety and depression. So yeah, all round beautiful medicine. When I'm going to go around and pour it for you, if you can just keep it in front of you, and then we'll all drink it together.
And we just all drank together. And was doing stretches, was feeling our body, was flowing with the energy while it was kicking in. It was such a vibe. It was a nice way to kind of end it as well. Just a nice ending it was, and yeah. So the last days came, and it's time to go. Just looking around now and just taking in this last view. Then getting onto the motorway and driving back home and seeing high-rise flats, potholes, and just mixed back into the madness of life. Just kind of makes me not want to go back in a sense, you know. But what I'm going to bring back, I'm going to bring back everything what I've learned. It don't matter where you are in life, it don't matter what's in front of you, it don't matter what you can see. as long as you're internally strong and your heart is pure, everything's beautiful. There's beauty in the struggle, there's beauty in the dirt, there's even beauty in the high-rise flats. There's beauty in everything when you look at it. But not gonna lie, this view is nice. But yeah, just to wrap it up, I think that people should try these type of things instead of going to doctors and hospitals and always getting millions of medication and just, I can't be asked to go into it. But I think like if you come to a place like this, the core of your healing, or just some type of retreat what could help you, I think honestly you would be very, very surprised. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food now. One sec. Yeah, where was I? Got my breakfast. So yeah, like I said, do you be open-minded and come try these things out. So I'm going to turn this off now. Enjoy my beautiful breakfast, enjoy the view. Let's get it. Let's just flip it around to Ali.
How are you feeling anyway?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. It's been a mad week. But just a lot of yeah. I thought it would be a more simpler one. I thought just take mushrooms and be enlightened in it, but it just wasn't that. But the whole experience was that in itself, and yeah, man, it's just now about really applying shit, because it's one thing knowing it, but it's another thing actually living it and applying it. And someone said something like wisdom is knowledge that's applied, so I'm looking for the wisdom now.
Yeah, man.
Also, yeah, we just want to say shout out to all of you who've made us feel welcome, and shout out Simone, Alka, and shout out too many names, isn't it?
Too many, but yeah, everybody, because we were saying it just feels like a family now. So yeah, hopefully, well, definitely we'll all stay in touch, and yeah, man.
Peace.